The Sinclair family lives in the wealthy, secluded Beechwood Island, where appearances hide a darker reality. The story unfolds through Cadence Sinclair Eastman, the eldest granddaughter, who returns to the island after a mysterious accident left her with memory loss and chronic migraines. As Cadence pieces together her fractured memories, the tangled secrets of the Sinclair family begin to unravel. The Sinclairs are a powerful dynasty, with each generation entwined in complex relationships and hidden grudges. Cadence's cousins, Johnny, Mirren, and Gat, are her closest companions, collectively known as the Liars. Their summers together are filled with fun and freedom, a sharp contrast to the rigid expectations imposed by their families. At the heart of the story lies the Sinclair family feud. The patriarch, Harris Sinclair, is the wealthy, domineering grandfather who controls the family's fortune and legacy. His three children, Evelyn, Carrie, and Bess, each bear the scars of their upbringing and harbor resentment toward one another. Evelyn, Cadence's mother, is strict and emotionally distant, while Carrie, Mirren's mother, struggles with bitterness. Bess, the youngest, is more detached but caught in the crossfire. The Liars discover that beneath the surface, the family is riddled with lies and manipulation. Cadence's accident wasn't just a random tragedy. It was the result of a planned attempt to silence truths that threatened to expose the family's darkest secrets. The accident happened during a confrontation in the woods, where a fire broke out under suspicious circumstances. As Cadence recovers her memories, she recalls that the fire was no accident. It was an act of desperation and betrayal. The truth is that the Liars themselves, in a moment of reckless rebellion, unintentionally caused the fire that devastated part of the Sinclair estate and led to the death of one family member. Their innocence shattered, the cousins had to hide the truth to protect themselves and their family. The twisted truth extends to the nature of their relationships. Gat, the outsider and adopted cousin, represents a bridge between the Sinclair family and the outside world. His presence challenges the family's insular nature and the rigid social order upheld by Harris Sinclair. The Liars' bond is not only about friendship, but about rebellion against the toxic dynamics that threaten to consume them. Throughout the narrative, Cadence grapples with her identity and the burden of her family's legacy. She must confront painful truths about her mother's role in perpetuating the cycle of control and secrecy, as well as her own complicity in the family's downfall. The Sinclair family's facade of perfection crumbles as the consequences of their lies come to light. In the end, We Were Liars reveals that truth and memory are fragile. The story challenges the reader to question what is real and what is fabricated. The Sinclair's world is one where love, loyalty, and betrayal are intertwined, and where the cost of keeping secrets can be devastating. The island, once a symbol of privilege and security, becomes a haunting reminder of loss and deception. Cadence's journey is a painful but necessary reckoning with the past, showing that sometimes the greatest betrayal comes from those closest to us, and the only way to heal is to confront the lies head-on. This twisted truth about the Sinclair family highlights the dangers of wealth, power, and secrets, and the tragic consequences when the truth finally emerges. As the layers peel back, it becomes clear that the Sinclair family's wealth and status come at a high price. Broken relationships, guilt, and silence. Cadence's gradual return to clarity forces her to see her family not as heroes or villains, but as flawed people trapped by their own choices. The Liars pact to protect one another, and the family's reputation ultimately led to tragedy, but it also forged an unbreakable bond between them. In confronting the truth, Cadence chooses to break the cycle of denial and secrecy. The novel closes with a bittersweet hope. While the Sinclair family can never erase the past, acknowledging their mistakes opens the door to healing and change. We Were Liars is a haunting reminder that sometimes the most devastating lies come from love, and that truth, no matter how painful, is the first step toward freedom.